Hello everyone, Drogon here again. Today I'm going to show you the dragons that I have. I'll start with the low and go to the high. These are my sea dragons, common dragons. I have recently been working on these. I know why empower sea dragons to the highest you can go, to the 5-star. Because I can, because I want to, because I needed something different to do. So I started working on these. I do have most of them done. There are a certain amount that are not breedable. Most of the ones you see right now that are 5-star are breedable. I have bred all of these dragons using their elements. That is it. I haven't had a high dragon or a legendary dragon or anything else. No special dragons. I got all of these up to 5-star breeding dark and Archangel, because Archangel is the single light dragon. Just like I got the Apache through Sea and Terra. So most of these dragons are obtainable through breeding your single element dragons. I have the ones that are not yet 5-star. I have been working on via the Dragon Rescue. I was saving up my keys, and instead of using them for legendary dragons or other dragons, I started using them to empower my sea dragons. It's gone much further than if I would have done the other dragons. It only cost 10 keys to do an entire battle of Sea Dragon. So most of these I'm working on with Sea Dragon. Some of them have come up for sale in the shop, and I have been buying some of the orbs that way. There are, however, 5 sea dragons that you cannot get by breeding and or the Dragon Rescue. You can only get them from, I believe, the cards, the deck of cards, or you can get them through PvP battles. And those 5 are Love, Spark, Energy, Bajoran, and Katsumoto. Those 5 dragons, again, Love, Spark, Energy, Bajoran, and Katsumoto, are the only 5 that are not breedable or able to get in the Dragon Rescue. Now, I have not checked them to see if you can get them during the summoning event. You probably can, but since I have been using the Dragon Rescue for these other ones, I really haven't worried about those guys yet. So that is something I have to look into. My R dragons. Some of these I have just gotten over time. Some of these I have recently just started empowering. Some I have also gotten by trying to empower my sea dragons. That is the case for some of my VR dragons as well. As you can see, I don't have as many of these as 5 stars, but I really just started working on this. And to be honest, I'm not a fast-paced person. I kind of move my own way. As you can see, I haven't even really fed them yet. Really out of pure laziness. Because I could buy the food. I pace myself. I don't do too much at one time. I like to take my time. I like to enjoy my dragons. I like to do it when I want to do it. I don't want to make it a job, so I don't. But these are all my sea dragons. I am not down to the end yet, so I do not know which ones are not breedable yet. I'll let you know when I get there. I also do not know which ones you cannot get in the Dragon Rescue, which I will also let you know when I am done doing that. Shouldn't take me too much longer. I mean, like I said, during the breeding event, believe it or not, this is what I breed. I know that sounds crazy, considering I should be doing trying to breed ale dragons, but this is what I've been breeding because I've been trying to finish up all my lower dragons. So that was all my R dragons. My VR dragons, same as the R dragons. A lot of them I got collecting orbs during events, breeding for other dragons and such. I haven't technically, specifically have bred for a VR dragon yet. I will get there after I finish the R dragons. But these are my VR dragons. As you can see, all of my VR dragons have at least 1 star. I'm sure a lot of people have that though, just because you get them randomly a lot during events and such. Runner Island is great for getting random orbs for the lower dragons, or at least for me. I seem to get an abundance of lower dragons during almost most events, so I've been empowering them that way. But again, not fed because laziness, and most of my food, when I get it, I go towards my L dragons. Someday I'll get to these guys. These are my epic dragons. Again, not too many of these are 5-star, and most again are from breeding other dragons, either trying to get an L or trying to get a C, because those are the only 2 I've really tried to breed for so far. These pure dragons are important breeding wise. I'll explain that later when I do a breeding video. But these are all of my very rare dragons. 99% of these all have 1 star. I don't have very many that are not 1 star from epic down. I do have a few, as you can see as I'm going through them, but not very many.
Is there a point, Jeff, for you, I don't mean to be personal question, as you say, as much as I love this food item,
these are my legendary dragons. I'm going to do these a little different way. I'm going to do these by level. Only because I have so many of them that are empowered 5 stars and at level 70. These guys have been a lot of work. Again, I try not, this is going to sound crazy, but I try not to spend money on just buying orbs. I do try breeding, and I try to get dragons other ways. Because I don't want to just spend to stay on top. Although I do buy an enormous amount of food when it comes up. But most of these dragons, a lot of them breeding, collecting. But I have bought a lot of them via gems. But I try very hard to do it. Of course, everybody wants dragons. A lot of these dragons that I don't have at 5 star yet, not a lot, but I'll say a good 20% of the dragons that are not 5-star or fed to 20 or 70, I'm sorry, is again pure laziness, because some of them I have the orbs to empower to 5-star and I just haven't. And feeding is random how I feed. Sometimes I just go through when I get a lot of food and I'll just move everybody on every category, whether it's the common, the rare, the very rare, the epic, the legendary, the rogue. I'll just move them all up one. Sometimes that's what I do with my food instead of making everybody go to 70 or something. I know that's weird, but I'm not really a fighter in the arena. I mean, I do it, but not as much as most. So I don't spend money on feeding that much. I don't spend food feeding to 70 all the time much. That makes sense. But all of my VR dragons are at 1 star, I think, except for 16. I think there's 16 that I have that are bare, no star. And they literally are. I don't have orbs for them anywhere. I don't have anything. They are bare. They are bare. I have been using the empowering event to empower these dragons. I had a lot more of them that could not be empowered, or let's just say there was no other orbs for me to empower. Although these two I think you could have gotten orbs for. Anyway, so these ones I have been using the empowering event to empower. And that's my kitty. These are my high dragons. Of course, none of these are breedable. None of these are available in a dragon rescue or anything like that. These ones that I do not have empowered to 5-star, kind of the same thing. Some of them I have the orbs for and just haven't done it yet. Some I don't have the orbs for. Some I use the orbs to help teammates empower their high dragons so they can be better in the arenas. I try to share as much as I can with my team. My team is very, very good at trading. We trade fantastically, all of us. So those are all my dragons. I hope you enjoyed seeing them. And if you like them, let me know. Next, I think I'm going to do a little tutorial on breeding. Some of you may already know some of this stuff. Some of you may not. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.